Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm excited to do. It's going to be a new Will I Buy It? This is my series I post every single Wednesday. I'm going to chat with you over all of the new makeup releases, talk about what has my interest, what I'm planning to pick up, and also what I am not so interested in. I'll link my playlist down below and also the community playlist where any creator who makes this style of video can add theirs if you want to see what a bunch of us are thinking on all of these new makeup releases and the beauty news. But we have a lot to get through this week. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. I do have my trusty wine next to me because it's like 6:30 at night. I just finished getting ready. I'm filming this on Monday. Normally I film on Tuesdays, but I have some appointments tomorrow, so I just didn't know if I'd have time to film and edit this video. So here we are on a Monday night. Cheers. Jump in though. I'll share what I am wearing today. I just finished doing some filming for my Instagram, so you can check that out at Merch Beauty Word if you want to see how I got this look. But I did use the new collection from e.l.f. Cosmetics in collaboration with Chipotle. So I wanted to still talk about this collection and my thoughts on it in this video, even though I did get it sent to me and I do already have a full video up on YouTube. So if you haven't seen it yet, I go through all of the different products. Aries making herself known. All of the different products. I do a demo, I swatch everything. I use the cute little avocado sponges that they came out with. So this was, I saw it announced that morning and I was already starting to get a bunch of tags about it and I was talking about it in my Instagram stories, and then like 2 hours later the package showed up. I was like, what? That was like kind of, I just was not expecting it. So that video is already up if you want to see it, but I do have the eyeshadow palette on today. I did a green look in my YouTube video and I focused more on the purples obviously today for my Instagram stories, and so far I'm really liking this one. They did also come with a gloss and I'm wearing it again today. It does say it's like a fiery red gloss and I don't really see like a fiery red. I do have a lip liner on underneath, but I like the gloss. It is very tingling. It's a plumping gloss and it very much tingles. So for the collection, which is going to be available the 9th for members of the e.l.f. website, which is like a free thing, and then the 10th for everybody. Is the 10th the day this video goes up? I think so. Who knows what day? Does anyone really know what day it is? I don't know what day it is. I even forgot my birthday this month. I scheduled something for the 23rd of March. And when she wrote back and she was like, yeah, the 23rd of March, I was like, wait a second, that's my birthday. I can't do that. Like, I'm just no idea what's going on. All right, but I will link it down below if you're interested. Would I have picked up this collaboration myself if I didn't get it in PR? I think what I would have grabbed was the sponges because I have a problem. I have a problem with makeup sponges, and I also have a problem with cute makeup sponges. I mean, I bought the Miss Piggy sponge from Sephora London, and I don't even care about Miss Piggy, but I do like avocados. So this is just one half of it. There's a little part to it too, yeah. So the little sponge duo, I think I would have purchased that. The eyeshadow palette, I like the quality of it. I think the quality has been performing well, but color scheme, it's like, I don't know, is this really totally me? Probably not. And then the gloss, it's like, I have 1,000 glosses, probably not. So I think I would have just purchased the avocado set for myself. But what's funny is I don't really have an affiliation with Chipotle because I've only had it one time and it was years ago, and I don't even remember. I think I got a burrito, but I could be making that up. I don't know. And I put a pinned comment in my video saying that, and multiple people were like, how have you only had it once? Like, is it not a big deal here? Well, first of all, in the town that I'm living at right now, we don't have anything to eat. So like that doesn't work. There's no Chipotle here. There's not anything like that here. That's a no. But even when I used to live in Des Moines, there was a Chipotle, but I was a Poncheros girl. Do you guys like Poncheros? I really liked Poncheros. But how I said I have some appointments on Tuesday, those are taking me out of town to the next biggest city. And oh, I should actually verify that they have a Chipotle. I'm actually not sure, but I feel like they do because it's a college town, Ames. I feel like they have a Chipotle, but I'm gonna double check myself because I'm gonna get Chipotle for lunch because of this collab. I just want to test it out and see what I think because people are so excited about this collaboration that I'm like, I have to figure out what's so good about Chipotle. All right, so definitely let me know your thoughts on the Chipotle collab. But again, I feel like if I didn't get it, I would have just purchased that sponge set because I think those are super cute. But I will link this down below because it should be available now. It's like, is it really a Samantha March video if we don't stop and have a conversation about food? Last week it was Peeps. Move on. I've gotten quite a few tags on this new foundation and I actually went to try to buy it and it wasn't available yet. And I was like, dang it. But I did place a Sephora order. So you will see a Sephora haul coming up. Forever is coming out with the new Watertone foundation. The first foundation that overcomes all barriers to using foundation. Certified good for skin, natural fresh finish, and totally no transfer and mask proof. 23 shades, $37 each. Watertone is replacing Water Blend, but the formula is similar, not the same. This just says coming soon to the website and Sephora. I don't really know what that means. Overcomes all barriers to using foundation. Okay, I mean, that's great, wonderful. Like I said, I think it came out the day that I was placing my order and I saw some tags and I was like, fine, I'll just order it. It's like one of those like, oh, I'll just go ahead and order it. Because I've kind of been wanting to try a new foundation, you know, I've been kind of wanting to do that. So I went to the Sephora website, but it's not available yet. So it's supposedly coming soon. Makeup Forever isn't a brand that I'm like super loyal to by any means, but I've tried some of their products and I've thought that they were okay and, you know, good for the skin, a natural fresh finish. That's something that I would prefer. I'd be interested to really check the no transfer and mask proof because, you know, that's pretty hard. Usually, especially if you're wearing your mask for a really long time, there's usually some sort of transfer. So it'd be interesting to test those claims. So if you would still really want to see a review on this one, definitely let me know. But I tried to buy it. Just wasn't there yet. Also, I wanted to give a little update here that my March Makeup Madness has officially kicked off. So yesterday's video is the start of my March Madness series. If you guys haven't seen it yet, this is the 4th year now that we are doing March Madness, and it's basically just like a makeup game, and you get to like make your bracket and make your picks and vote on certain makeup products that get to move on to the next round until the finale. There's prizes to win. All that good stuff. So that was yesterday's video. Make sure to check it out if you haven't, because I love doing the March Madness series. So Hindash did release their first product, or they shared what their first product is going to be. So I think it was last week I talked about Hindash coming out with his own brand. So this is the Beautopsy. I feel like I'm saying that correctly because I'm assuming it's a play on autopsy, Beautopsy, Beautopsy. I'm not really sure. Has a 6-pan gradient color story inspired by a painter's palette. So is it not autopsy? That was the first thing that my mind went to. Maybe not. Deconstructed and reassembled in a sleek contemporary multi-use product. Okay. You can use it as an eyeshadow, an eyeliner, contour, highlight, blush, and bronzer. The gradient of colors offers a limitless colorway payoff. Okay. So this is going to be $70. That's pretty pricey, coming in March on their website. Okay. You know, I like the concept behind it though. I like that it's a little bit more different and unique. The gradient reminds me a little bit, like the first thing that popped in my head was, remember the Kevin Aquan? You know, obviously, you know, since I did that. They were like the Neo blushes or something like that. Obviously this is different. It's a whole palette that looks like this, but that was kind of like one of my first thoughts. But that's really interesting because yeah, it might only look like 6 shades, but it's not, and I feel like that can kind of hit more people. So again, $70 I think is, you know, more expensive, but also, and I feel like this has been talked about recently on social media is, you know, and I don't really know anything behind the Hindash brand. I don't know if it's just him. I don't know if he has investors, but as someone who is also trying to launch something myself, it is wickedly expensive to do it, especially if you're doing it on your own, which I am. So expensive to be able to front, to be able to create something, to be able to produce something, and then be able to front all of the products to kick it off. It is so expensive, and it's something that I've always known, especially coming from the book world and coming from being a self-published author and knowing how much money I would always have to front myself when I'm putting out books, and then you just hope people buy them and you make some of your money back. I've always known that, but I feel like I've really understood even more with this new project that I'm working on of how truly expensive it can be. So I don't know, I think sometimes I just feel like we should remember that, because when people see a price and they just immediately want to freak out, sometimes prices aren't just being pulled out of thin air and you're like, I think I can make a lot of money with this. There's another side to it too, especially when you're trying to work. That's another thing that I've run into, is trying to work with good, reputable companies to create these products. Usually it means a higher price tag for me also. So I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there, just something to think about, food for thought and all of that. Food for wine, wine for thought. Okay, back to the Hindash palette. Is it something that I feel like I absolutely need right now? Probably not, but I like it. I like the concept, and I think that's very cool. It's very exciting. Alrighty, you would think once again I haven't filmed for a week, but you know, here we are. All right, I got quite a few tags on some new Tarte products. New additions to the Shape Tape family. I feel like it's been a while since I've said that. Online at QVC, the new Shape Tape Eye Cream. And you can get the eye cream, the Shape Tape concealer, which I think is like the original Shape Tape concealer, and the sponge, and that's gonna be $39. But they're also coming out with a new Shape Tape concealer, and this is the ultra creamy version. This is where it tripped me up a little bit, because it says now with a built-in eye cream for 24-hour hydration. So I got a little tripped up because I was like, oh, so they aren't releasing a separate eye cream. They're just saying the eye cream is in the new concealer. But no, I think there is an actual eye cream, but there's also a new Shape Tape concealer. Okay, I got it. I liked my Shape Tape. I did. I mean, I totally fell into the hype. 1000% I fell into the hype of a Shape Tape. But it was one of those that after I finished it, I was like, okay. And then I moved on to other concealers. So I never actually repurchased that one, but I mean, it was fine. The ultra creamy concealer, I'm like, do I absolutely have to? I like trying out new concealers, and it's like, should I try it? Would you really want to see a review? Now I'm like, did I purchase a concealer in my Sephora haul? Now I don't even remember. I was just so excited to place an order. And then of course, I'll talk about the sale, but I was like, dang it, it was like 2 days later the sale got announced. I was like, oh, why? But I don't know. Let me know how you're feeling on this one, if you'd really want to see some reviews. I just don't think it's something that I like have to run out and get. So speaking of Sephora, let's just go ahead and talk about that. So the Spring Savings event is going to happen for VIB Rouge April 9th through the 19th, for VIB April 13th through the 19th, and Beauty Insider April 15th through the 19th. The percentages are 20%, 15%, and 10% off respectively. So yeah, bummer that I just placed an order, but that's fine. I'll plan to do some Sephora videos. I already have them down on my list. I'll probably do my loves list, because there's a few items in there that more expensive, like hair tools. Guys, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow, as you're seeing this video, tomorrow's a very exciting day for my hair. Very exciting day for my hair. And I need some hair tools. I don't own a blow dryer, so need to do something about that. And I have a few things that I'm eyeing, but I was saying I'm waiting for a Sephora sale or something. Like I need these at a discount. So I'll plan to do my loves list, and maybe, I think last year I did like a top 10, or if there's something that you would want to see different for the Sephora video instead of just favorites or top 10, if there's anything else different, you know, please do just let me know. But I'll definitely plan on doing some sales, and I'll probably do some shopping. Also, Ulta 21 Days of Beauty has announced their the 21 Days of Beauty. Okay. Excellent. So I am seeing that the dates are March 14th through April 3rd. You want to see an Ulta video? Because I could definitely do an Ulta video. Right now I have it on my calendar for Friday for my next video. So let me know if you would want to see that one, and I could get it filmed. But yeah, so we got some sales coming up. Always a good time. We also got some rebranding news this week. That is that KVD Beauty has reinvented themselves for the second time in 2 weeks. So there's that. Now KVD, instead of standing for, what was it? Kindness Vegan Dinner? I can't remember what it was. Kindness vegetarian, I can't remember. Each letter stands for a Latin term that acts like pillars that drives the brand forward and inspire the facets of the brand. So K is supposed to stand for Cara, which equals value. V stands for Radas, which is truth, and D stands for Decors, which is beauty. And it's also now tattoo inspired vegan beauty. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't understand it at all. I didn't understand the first rebrand. I don't understand this rebrand. Just make a new name. Just come up with something different. I don't understand. I'm like, what? I mean, kudos to trying, I guess, but even after the first rebrand and everybody was like, huh? Just move away from KVD. Just move away. And I feel like they kind of instead, with this particular rebrand, have leaned into it more. Tattoo inspired beauty. That reminds me of Kat Von D 1000%. So if they're trying to move away from Kat Von D, I feel like you just moved closer. Do you guys understand this? I've actually seen quite a few people be like, I like it, that's cool, and I like the Latin, and that's awesome, and that's great. You know, Latin is, my tattoo does not say subscribe, for all the people that think I have the word subscribe tattooed on my finger. It is the Latin word for to write, because I'm a writer. You know, I like that part too, but I just don't get what the people, who owns it? Is it Kendo now? That owns it? Like, I just don't understand what they're doing. Like, I want to be in those board meetings. Like, how are we making decisions? Tell me. Moving on from Juvia's Place, we have the Nubian Pencil Eyeliner. Long wearing pencil. It's going to be $10. Looks like we have 4 different shades. Okay, that's very fun. You know, eyeliners, I don't think it's a bad release, but it's not usually something that I'm like, I gotta go, you know, I gotta go get that right now. But I have a Juvia's Place lip liner on right now. So that's fun. So do I absolutely need this? Probably not. But like, would I try it? Sure. Yeah, you know, I like eyeliners. I also see a new brow pencil coming from Haus Labs. New product, new brow pencil from Haus Labs, the Edge Precision Brow Pencil. So you have a rounded point which dials up with precision. That's interesting. This is going to be 13 shades for $20 each, available on March 9th. You know, I did purchase a new brow pencil in my Sephora order. I do remember purchasing that. So I will have a new brow pencil to be trying out. I don't know if okay, because when it says like the rounded point, but then it's precise, I'm like, I like something that's pretty precise. Again, I just picked up a new one. Just bought another one of my favorite Arches and Halos from Target, so I'm gonna be good there. It's weird when in the middle of filming I get an email that says, you have new DNA relatives. Because it's someone whose biological father is a sperm donor. You just never know. You just never know what that email is gonna entail. Woo! Right, from Charlotte Tilbury, we have available now the new Kissing Lipstick in Nude Romance. A peachy nude with a satin finish and a refillable bejeweled case for $37. Okay. Alright, go girl. I don't know if this is like for something in particular, because like the Kissing lipstick is, I guess it's just like a new shade. That's fun. I mean, the bejeweled case, sparkly and neat. The Kissing formula isn't my personal favorite. I prefer the Matte Revolution, so I don't think that I need to pick this one up, but you know, it looks pretty. I'm not sure I totally get it, but it looks pretty. And then we have from Winky Lux, they're coming out with the Marvelous Balm, a tint of lipstick and a hydration of a lip balm. Okay, it's gonna be $18. I mean, they look really nice. Winky Lux, $18. I feel like that might be a little bit high. I thought Winky Lux was like pretty affordable. Could be wrong. Maybe they're more like mid-range, but I feel like $18 for a lip balm, like that's kind of up there. I mean, at least it's pretty, super pretty. Do I need it myself? No, but you know, there's that. A new collaboration is with Ulta Beauty and WandaVision. What is WandaVision? What is that? I've seen, every time I go onto Twitter, which is like, maybe once a day these days. I feel like Twitter, I just kind of had to like shut Twitter down because I just, Twitter's a little much for me. I see someone talking about WandaVision and I'm like, what is this? And then I've seen like a few clips and I still don't get what it is. I'm not gonna, what is WandaVision? I'm never hipping with the times. But I don't know what that is. Okay, but we have packaging inspired by the series, which does nothing to help me out. Prices are $10 to $28. There's glosses, a liner kit, a balm set, eyeshadow palettes, a brush kit, blush palette, a 5-piece brush set will be available March 14th at Ulta. You know, I'm gonna skip over it because I don't know what it is, and nothing really like says I must absolutely have that. But do you guys love WandaVision? Is it your favorite movie or show, pastime, hobby, sport? Let me know. I saw this on Indie Makeup Spotlight. Propa Beauty has launched new lipstick shades available now for $12, or you can get a bundle of 7 for $69. So launched new shades. I purchased 2 shades of the Propa Beauty lipsticks. They are more of the you know, like a satin finish formula, which for lips I either like glossy or I like matte, so they're not my most used, and they're pretty deep dark shades. You know, there's something a little bit different in my collection, so they survived my lipstick declutter, which also, if you haven't seen, my epic eyeshadow palette declutter went up. I had 171 palettes, 171, 72. That video is live if you haven't seen it. So yeah, new shades from Propa Beauty. I don't know if I would need any of them right now, especially just because they're not an absolute favorite formula of mine. But if you like something that's, you know, a little bit more of that satin type of look, then you got some new shades to choose from. And then I also see that Drunk Elephant is coming out with a new skincare product. I feel like it's been a minute since Drunk Elephant has released skincare. They did their hair care line, they've done some body care, but I feel like it's been a second. Am I right saying that? That they've come out with skincare. So we have the Protini Power Peptide Resurf Serum. So we have 11 peptides. It's supposed to give you plump, bouncy skin, targeting a dull, uneven complexion. This is going to be $82, coming soon, March, April on the website. $82 is a lot of money. Doesn't shock me for Drunk Elephant. I mean, some of their, you know, serums and products are in that $80, $90 range. So, you know, kind of what I expect to see. I know they have the Protini peptide, which actually I have been using that moisturizer. It wasn't a favorite of mine in the past because I had really, really dry skin. And I've seen people with a little bit more oily or combo skin say that they really like the Protini peptide. And now that that is my skin type, I got a little mini sent to me and I was using it. And I was like, oh, you know, now it's always about finding the skincare that works just, you know, for you and for your skin type and all of that. Sometimes I get PR from Drunk Elephant. Would I try it? Yes. It does have squalene in it, which I really like that ingredient a lot. A green tea seed oil. Would I try it? Yes. Do I feel like I need to immediately go run out and get it? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like my skin has been doing pretty well these days, which is exciting, but you know, sometimes I still like to try new things because I'm wild and crazy like that. Oh, looks like I missed one thing. This is another collab that is coming out. Yes, this is with Uoma Beauty, a new collaboration with Coming to America 2. So I did see that that movie had just released recently. I don't know if I've seen Coming to America. I mean, I don't really watch movies, if you guys have never been able to tell that from my videos. This is going to be available now on Beautylish. So it includes the Royal Heritage color palette for $44. There's a mini palette for $29. A couple of mini palettes for $29. Lipsticks for $22. An eyeliner for $18. And a glow up for $30. Deliver 3D strobing light sculpting glow. Okay. The packaging on everything looks super fun. The colors, like some of those mini palettes, the colors just pop so much. The bigger eyeshadow palette reminds me just a little bit of the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts, that when I first got tagged on it and I clicked on it, that's like what my mind thought of. Again, not saying anything like bad or like dupes or like anything like that, but that was just like what my mind thought of, and I was like, oh, maybe they're coming out with something new, because has Colored Rain released anything recent? I feel like I'm just not worried for like every brand, but I don't know, do I feel like I absolutely need anything from this? Probably not. And I just made, you know, I just made some new orders. I know I'm going to be buying some more things during the upcoming sales, but the colors of these look very, very fun. So let me know what you think about that collaboration. Other than that, I think that's it. I feel like it was kind of a shorter week. But yeah, let me know what you thought of all of these new makeup releases. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go. And I'll see you in my next video.